Hi guys, in this video we will discuss about how to add data to the existing data table using data row property in add data row activity in uipath. Right. For this process, for achieving this process, we need to few more activities, right? Like build data table and as an activity, and one more is add data row activity on output data table activity, and for displaying the value we will use message box or log message activities. So first of all we need to build a data table. For this already I have created, I have already created one sequence and I added a build data table activity, and also given a few more data. That is, I have created a build data table with two columns. The column names is id and name. I have given properties to the IDs auto increment. By enabling this property, automatically it will increase. We don't need to add them manually. So name is the name, and the data type is string, right? Okay. So next we need to add as an activity, right? As an activity. Right. In this as an activity, we need to create the one variable that is data row. For that I'm creating the variable, control K, and naming it as data row, right? Next we need to provide the value, as in the value, right? So for that, here already we have created build data table, right? For that, we the data will be stored in dt, right? In data table output, the output is dt, right? So here we need to add one more function, that is new row. For that we will add what is the data table to add new data row. So data table is dt, right? So dt dot new row. Here we are adding the data to the data table, the data table name is dt, right? So for that, data table name dot new row is the function we added here. But here it is showing an error, right? Argument value compiler errors encounter processing expression dt dot new row, where the value of type system cannot be converted to string, right? Actually here we created by default, uipath studio will take data type is string, right? But here data row, right? This the variable type is data row, so it is throwing an error, like. So here we need to add data type. Go to browse for types, type here system dot data dot data row. See, now error is disappear, right? So next, here we need to assign the values to this data row. This is data row, right, which stores the value of the row, right? So for that I am adding one more assign activity. Here I am here giving the value of the name, right? So row name, row data type is that I mean row name is data row, right, where we have to store in name. For that, parenthesis bracket and give the name here. Name means what column name, where we need to uh, store the value. So here I am storing the value in name, right, name column, right? So data row is the data row name is this one, and column name is name. So I'm providing name here, name value. So here I'm adding name. Here I'm adding the name as Garuda, right? Click on OK. See, after assigning the name value to the data row, we have to create one more activity, that is add data row activity. See here we have three attributes here. The first one is array row, second one is data row, and the third one is the data table, right? If you don't know how to build the data table, please go through my previous video, that is how to build the data table. We have explained clearly in that video. And next one is array row, right? Array row, by using this property we added. For this also we have created one more video, that is how to add the data row to existing table using the array row property. So here I am giving the data table name, right? Data table name is dt, right? So dt. Here we are assigning the all values to the data row. Here in this process we have created a one data row, and we added values to the data row. We have in data row what columns will have. The first one is id, second one is name, right? Here id is auto increment, so we are not assigning the value of id, but we are assigning the second column name is name. For that we added the column name and added the value to the variable that is a data row variable. So here we need to add the data row name. We create a data row, right? I'm adding this one, this variable here, data row. This is the activity. So for next we added one value to the existing data table, right? To see the output of the data table, we need to add one more activity, that is output data table activity, that is we added in this activity. It takes data table and converts to the string. uh, so that the data table name is dt. I'm converting this data table to a string, right? So I'm creating a new variable. Press control k and give strdt. Click on ok. Right. I'm the displaying the data table, enter data table in message box. So for that I'm adding message box. So here I would like to print a string string data, this value. So I gave that variable here. One is add message box to display output of data table. Let me run this process. Click on run file. See, we added, right, Garuda name. One name is Garuda. So the IDs are automatically, it is it is given, right? That is 6. Because of we enable the property is auto increment. So we got output as expected, right? This is the way to add the data to the existing data table by using the uh, data row data row property. Thank you for watching this video.